What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you saw the title, we're talking fresh and clean fragrances. We got some designer, we got some cheap, we got some niche, we got some indie. We've got a little something for everybody. We've got some classics that you don't really hear spoken about much anymore, some modern stuff, some newer stuff. We got some stuff, right? It's all fresh and clean, easy going, easy to wear, easy to like, professional, casual, they're whatever you want to be because they're fresh and clean, right? There'll be links down below if you want to check any of them out, but as per usual, you don't have to buy nothing to watch these videos. It's just there for your convenience. So let's dive into these 10s, shall we? Stay tuned. The one that sparked this video idea in the first place that I think I'm going to wear today, actually, because I haven't worn it in a while. Bvlgari Man Glacial Essence. When I first got this, I went on a spray frenzy for about 2 weeks. That little bit of a dent was like a 2-week straight shot of me wearing it like 5 times a week. I really, really liked this one when I first got it. And I just, you know how it is. I get too much shit all the time. And I end up putting stuff to the side and may not revisit it for a long time. Well, time to revisit. Juniper, ginger, geranium, heavy hit at the top. This clear wood note gives us this clean, watery, musky, aquatic type of feel. Very fresh. It's even a little fizzy and ozonic, almost like it's got aldehydes in it. I don't remember them ever listing it. I don't think it's aldehydes, but it kind of smells kind of fizzy, effervescent, and bright. Clean, 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 woody, watery type of fragrance. Just the right amount of just a little pinch of spice because of the ginger. But really, if anything, the ginger kind of helps brighten things up, is what I really think it does well here. Again, just super fresh and clean, slightly above average in performance. I get 6 to 8 hours in longevity out of this one. Pretty good projection for a solid hour, hour and a half. And yeah, it's a really good fragrance. I'm actually going to wear it here today. And what the hell, we'll do 2 little, squirt gun squirts because it's not the best atomizer on this one. But I typically don't wear stuff to the gym, but what the hell. It's a fresh, clean. That's the kind of stuff that I do wear when I do wear something fresh and clean. 2 sprays, plenty. Gonna be a couple hours before I go anyway. It'll be more of a skin scent, so we'll roll with that, and I'll refresh when I get back from the gym. But yeah, we had to start it with this. This was the one that sparked the video idea in the first place. I haven't done this topic in quite some time. It's time for a revamp. But Bvlgari Man Glacial Essence. Now, there's always those perfume snobs that it just drives them nuts if you don't pronounce something correctly. I'm going to spell this because that's how I like to say it. And if it bothers you, I'm sorry for you. But Nishane EGE. I don't care how it's pronounced. Please don't correct me in the comments. I will get rid of your comment because I'm telling you, I don't fucking care. It's not that serious. EGE. Beautiful fragrance. This light blue color is fitting. This one, another one that smells like it would have aldehydes, but doesn't. Very fresh, soapy, clean green. Hints of spice. I think there's like basil and stuff like that in here. It is such a soapy, clean, fresh fragrance that you would think it's loaded down with aromatics to make it so soapy, and aldehydes for this bright freshness, and not really a lot of that. It might have a little bit of aromatic notes in it. I don't remember the note breakdown specifically, but I remember there's no aldehydes listed, which still surprised me. Very clean, very green. And for being stuff like basil, and I think even cardamom might be in there, it's really not that spicy. Really dapper, fresh. Can dress this one up, can dress this one down. Warm day wearing linens and such, like a linen button-up. Yeah, man, this A1. That's actually the type of attire I think of when I smell this fragrance. It's actually really good, well above average performer. Not the highest quality highest quality smelling scent from them, but it doesn't smell like a cheap synthetic either. I mean, it's Nishane. It's one of the better kind of affordable niche brands out there because most of their 50 mLs you can get in that $100 range. Some below 100, some right over 100. It's a lot of value with Nishane here. And if you're looking for fresh and clean, in my opinion, the best I've tried from the house is EGE. The king of the office. Probably the king of fresh and clean, honestly. Versace Pour Homme. We just recently ranked my Versace fragrances. This was in the top 5, as it should be. I think it's time for a concentration flanker of this. I've been saying that for like 2 or 3 years now. I'd love to see Versace Polo Parfum. Don't change it much, because they always want to change stuff and add nuance and all that. Don't get away from this DNA and up the oil concentration, make it a little thicker, a little deeper. I would love that. Dylan Blue flanker, another Eros flanker, like Eros Black we were talking about. We talked about a lot of things, because it's time for Versace to start putting out flankers that aren't just Eros. And don't get me wrong, Dylan Blue is a flanker of this. I get it, but that's a flanker that could use a flanker. This needs a concentration flanker, not an Oud Noir, not a Dylan Blue. Give me an EDP. Give me a Parfum. Don't give me an Elixir, though. I think that's too much, because they're going to change it too much. They would change it too much. But, man. Soapy, fresh, clean, white, floral, watery, clean musk. Bit of neroli. Man, this is a good one. This is a good one. I believe it to be the king of the office. I think this is the most inviting, fresh, clean, inoffensive fragrance money can buy for men. This is true signature scent worthy. Oh, man. If you just want fresh and clean, this is probably goated. It's probably the goat, the actual Billy Goat of the fresh and clean fragrances, at least in my opinion. Everybody's going to feel a little different, but if you've never tried this one, you're doing yourself a disservice. Versace Polo. Now this one, not a confusing note breakdown, but I get a very clean, creamy, musky smell from this one, even though that's not listed in main accords, that's not listed in notes. You get citruses, you get softer woods. It's not really all that sharp. It's a soft, clean fragrance. It's so underrated from Creed. We're talking Himalaya. This is beautiful. This is another clean, dapper, everyday kind of fragrance. Dress it up, dress it down, it don't matter. Solid performer, nothing crazy. This just smells beautiful. Little hit of spice, a nice heavy woody nuance to it that you get from start to finish, but it's a very clean fragrance overall. Again, I think it's very dapper and very fresh. You can wear this one year round. It's got enough depth, but it still has a lot of freshness. I really believe this is some impressive stuff from the brand. It's not the most nuanced and most complex fragrance out there, and it's not the most like blow your mind storytelling niche either. But it is really something you can get a lot of use out of, especially if you have a relatively large collection of fragrances and or a large amount in your wardrobe in general. Because, I mean, 20 fragrances is a lot of fragrances. All that going on is just absurdly ridiculous. But this is one of the ones that just does not get the love either. Give it a try. Get a sample. Check it out. Get a small decant. You never know. Just because it doesn't get talked about doesn't mean it's not phenomenal. Just means it doesn't get talked about. It's Creed Himalaya. Here's a cheapie from the past, designer fragrance. Not a strong performer. You have to refresh pretty often. It's like 3 to 4 hours out of this one at best. But it smells incredible. Clementine, orange, white florals. It's soapy. It's very bright. It is the original Artisan from John Varvatos. The original wicker bottle. The best of their wicker bottles, in my opinion. You know, they like to do the wicker stuff with a lot of their Artisan flankers, pretty much all of them really, and I think this is the best one as far as the bottle. The best scent, I'm an Artisan teal guy, kind of my favorite. There's some good ones though. Artisan blue, ooh, ooh, ooh. You should try that. It's actually very green, but this one, orange, clementine, white florals, clean musk, very, very clean fragrance, just awesome and super high heat as well. This one will brighten your mood and very invigorating in many ways. Super cheap too, 4.2 ounce like this, and 30 something bucks. They're not expensive. Just again, temper your expectation with performance. It's on the weaker side. It is one that you will have to refresh, but the quality of the scent is pretty good. The wearing experience is phenomenal. It's just a shorter lived wearing experience. So if you don't have to have a 10, 12, 14, 16, 38 hour beast, and you're here for the wearing experience, and you have function for fragrances like this in your wardrobe, which I do. This is very forgotten, and it's still very good, especially when it comes to fresh and clean. It's John Varvatos Artisan. The name says it all. The bottles have changed, but the fragrance has not. Authenticity Perfumes, clean musk. Super strong too. This is the strongest fragrance in this video. It's 50% oil concentration. It is, as the name indicates, a clean, fizzy, fresh, musky fragrance. White musk at its finest. A little soapy, but more fizzy, fresh. It's a super bright type of musk. And for being such a high oil concentration, it's pretty impressive the way it wears. It wears light and airy, but it lasts forever. It's really strong. It's got a great trail on it. You don't need a lot of sprays, but this is super, super clean and dapper. White musk, the label, the name, everything's fitting. Clean, white linen type of shirt, white tee kind of fragrance. You can dress this one up and down. It's very straight and to the point. Soft woods, fizzy, bright, clean musk, not loaded down with citruses or florals or spices or anything like that. It's just, there's other notes besides the musk, but it's dominated by the clean musk. So appropriate, probably the most appropriately named fragrance of all time. It's Authenticity Perfumes Clean Musk. Now this one, for being fresh and clean, has some depth to it. The more you wear it, the more you'll realize that. It kind of smells like a hybrid of like a melon citrus aquatic shower gel fragrance meets something like Bvlgari Blue with that creamy tobacco blossom dry down. We're talking about the indie brand Syren fragrances. This is Blue Caviar. And Blue Caviar has some really good performance. You can see that dent dropping. I do wear this one pretty frequently. It's really freaking good. It's got like a watermelon note and some other citruses. I believe there's a little bit of ambroxan here. There's a tobacco accord that, again, I think it smells like the tobacco blossom in Bvlgari Blue. While it's not, I don't think it's exactly that fragrance. It smells like a hybrid of, you know, your citrus melon aquatics with something like Bvlgari Blue and some pretty high quality ingredients as well. Nice little hit of spice. It's just really good. It's like really good. $72 for 100 ml. Indie niche. Not your basic blue. It's really not. This is not basic blue stuff, but it's super easy to wear, super easy to like, performs great. It's so bright and fresh, and it's got some serious character to it. Again, that tobacco blossom type of smell. It's this creamy floral smell that's just, it's still very clean, you know. It's almost a little soapy. Man, good stuff, that's for sure. It's from Syren Fragrances. If I get it to focus, that would just be stellar, right? It'll focus. We'll get it there. Here we go, right here. That's the spot. Yep, Blue Caviar. Smells like luxurious bar soap, like high expensive soap. Like 5-star hotel soap. Think about that. Because I've stayed at hotels where they got DS and Durga, you know, soap and shampoo and conditioners and lotions and all that stuff. I've stayed where they've had Acqua di Parma, stuff like that. Like, I've stayed at some really nice hotels, like where my brother had his wedding. They had the DS and Durga stuff, and I was like, what a treat, you know? That type of expensive, almost niche-like soapy clean products from a designer like Prada, the original Prada Luna Rossa. Yep. Nobody talks about the original Prada Luna Rossa because all the flankers. A lot of flankers. A lot of lavender, a little bit of spice. It's like a spiced bar of soap. Very clean, a little creamy, a little powdery, but very soapy, fresh, and aromatic. Oh, man. One of the best. I think every time I've ever done this topic, I've featured this fragrance because it's a poster child for it. I'll probably put it in the thumbnail. I usually do. Again, I haven't done Fresh and Clean, and it's been a while. Over a year for sure, maybe even longer. Every time I've ever done it, this fragrance has been in it because when you want soapy, clean, fresh, this is it. Still that good. Below average, 4 to 5 hours. Right below average in performance because I consider that 5 to 6 hour range kind of average. So if it dips below that, it's below average, obviously. It's good. It's really good. It's forgotten though. And then when you smell this and you smell all those flankers, you're like, where's this DNA? Sport don't smell like it belongs to this. None of the oceans smell like this. Prada Black notes it with carbon smell like Sauvage. But at least that's soapy, you know. So, aside from the extreme, none of them smell like this. Kind of weird. But it is the king of soapy clean from Prada. We always like to talk about nobody does soapy like Prada. This is why. Because of this fragrance. Prada Luna Rossa. Soapy clean florals, a little powdery, very fresh. You can find them at Ross Dress for Less. Same price you can find them online, around 30 bucks-ish for a 4.2 ounce bottle. Again, temper expectations, below average performer, but so fresh and clean, especially if you want like a soapy iris. Polo Sport Fresh. Love the bottle too. Polo Sport Fresh from Ralph Lauren. This is a great fragrance to keep in your bag because you're going to get about 3 hours out of it if you're lucky. Maybe 45 minutes of projection. It's short-lived. It's just a couple of hours, you know. But it's a great gym bag fragrance, work fragrance. You just have to refresh. Running errands, anything short-lived where you just need a few hours. You don't need 8-10 hours, but, you know, 2-3 hours at most you'll be gone. This fragrance is good for that. I love the way it smells, too. It's a little minty green, soapy floral powdery, and that's what it is. It's very, very fresh and clean. It's very cheap for a big bottle. It smells great. I have plenty of function for stuff like this. Goes back to what we talked about with Artisan. If you have function for fragrances like this, this is one that's worth looking into. And it's Ralph Lauren's Polo Sport Fresh. Last but not least, one of the Capri Sun bottles. That's what I call them. It looks like a Capri Sun. From Rabanne. Back when it was Paco Rabanne, we've got Genius Me. See what I'm saying? It looks like a Capri Sun. Doesn't it look like you should just poke the straw right in here? Yeah. Well, like literally, it's not glass or anything. It's a bag. Thick, but it's still a bag. So this has some kind of like detergent, copyrighted detergent note. And it does smell like laundry detergent soap. Soapy, soapy clean. A little synthetic because it smells like it's actually, they took this trademarked Crystal Fizz, something like that. I think that's what it is. I forgot. Let me put, you know what, it's going to drive me nuts. Got the browser pulled up. Parfumo. Genius Me. This is going to drive me nuts. Crystal Fizz. Okay, I got it right. Orange Zest, Rosemary, Tree Moss. So it's super citrus green, synthetic, fresh, spicy. Yeah, but it's super, super, super soapy. And so bright. I mean, realistic. Like about to do the laundry detergent smell. It's totally there. A little bit of orange. It may not sound attractive to you, but when it comes to fresh and clean and soapy, you're about to do laundry. That's what it's talking about, fresh and clean. Doing laundry. Here you go. Clean clothes. Yeah. Freshly laundered. Literally. In the wash. Yeah. That smell. There you go. Always free and clear is what I like to use on my clothes. That's what the wife uses on mine. She likes the different scents of Gain, but I like the unscented detergent because of all the fragrances, right? I don't want the clashing. Pro tip. Always free and clear. Any of the scentless detergents. That way your clothes don't smell like one thing and your fragrance is another. Just saying. I mean, if you're just wearing deodorant and all that and you're not a fragrance guy, you wouldn't be watching this if you're not into fragrance. But if you're not a fragrance guy, yeah, have your clothes smell nice and fresh and clean, look lavender or whatever from Gain or Tide or any of those. But always free and clear. That way it doesn't clash with your fragrance. Been doing that for years. Years and years and years and years. This is not going to be for everyone because it legitimately smells like laundry detergent. I find the charm in it. It is as fresh, clean, and soapy as it gets. That's why it's here. I kind of saved the weirdest one for last. And you get it for like 30-something bucks. Maybe you take a chance on it. Maybe you don't. Just know it does smell legitimately like a cap full of laundry detergent you're about to pour into your washing machine. Yeah. Paco Rabanne, Genius Me. Well, that was the 10. We could have did more than 10, but I wanted to keep it to 10 to keep the time at a decent point. Because 15, we'd be doing 30 minutes easy. I appreciate you guys for checking out the video. Some of these you may have tried. Some of these you may not have. And there's links down below if you want to check any of them out. I just appreciate you spending some of your time with me. Make sure to like and subscribe if you leave. Catch you on the next one.